Around the nation, as President Donald Trump prepares to unveil his tariffs on April 2nd, something he's calling Liberation Day, there's some anxiety about the global trade and economic impacts.
CNN's Brian Abel explains how the markets and world leaders are reacting.
Wednesday is a day that President Donald Trump plans to unleash tariffs, yet as we've seen from the White House, it's still unclear exactly what tariffs will be levied. Trump has shown a level of unpredictability on the subject, threatening particular tariffs, then scaling back or delaying them after conversations with and often capitulation from the leaders of the countries targeted by the tariff threat. And we know that leading up to what Trump is calling Liberation Day on April 2nd are still behind-the-scenes conversations between countries and industries looking to be exempt from the tariffs, as well as discussions inside the White House about what types and what levels the tariffs will be. They could be tailored to each country to match the tariff rate a country charges for goods coming from the U.S., or it could be a universal across-the-board tariff. Trump said this when asked about the scope on Air Force One over the weekend.
You'd start with all countries, so let's see what happens. There's not a cutoff.
What else is unclear is how the auto companies will be impacted, including the big three of the U.S. of Ford, GM, and Stellantis. The president of the United Auto Workers Union, Shawn Fain, recently said he's been told directly that manufacturing jobs will come back to America as a direct impact of these tariffs. Here's what he said about the timing of that. Quote, with these tariffs, thousands of good-paying blue-collar auto jobs could be brought back to working-class communities across the U.S. within a matter of months, simply by adding additional shifts or lines in a number of underutilized auto plants. And that speaks to many auto experts' concerns about the timing it would take for American cars to become more American in the face of such tariffs and what kind of economic pain they may bring. What most economists do agree on, though, is that these tariffs will very likely raise the price of cars and car parts in the short term. At the White House, I'm Brian Abel reporting.